Agent 13's personal log, battle date 38794.6. My initial attempts to penetrate the teleporter development lab has been unsuccessful. The Reds have deployed a small but effective defensive force. My first attempt to infiltrate the factory was stopped by one Corporal Weber. He approached me and asked for my opinion.
Hey, buddy, I got a question for you. What sounds more menacing? Dr. Payne, PhD in Painology, or Dr. Payne, PhD in Killeronomy?
He then asked if he should pursue a more traditional route and get his PhD in gynecology. I inquired as to the relevance of his specialty on the battlefield. He replied, "I fight on many different battlefields, if you know what I mean." I was forced to withdraw as Corporal Weber began describing in detail several of his battlefield encounters.
Alright, this one time, I was with this girl, she was upside down on the monkey bars when I, blew my Uber charge, so to speak.
My next encounter occurred 2 days later. I attempted to infiltrate the development wing late at night to avoid patrols. I was mere feet away from the wing when I was rendered unconscious. When I awoke, I assumed I'd tripped a defensive system. Instead, I found an idiot with a baseball bat apologizing to me.
Wow, I am so sorry. I can't believe I hit you. I figured no one else was up at this hour.
I thought I'd take a walk to clear my head.
Through the industrial wing of the factory?
I appear to have gotten lost. I'm still trying to find my way around this place.
Oh, tell me about it. I wish they had given me a map when I first arrived here. The only directions are on the wall, and they lead to Section A or Section B. But nobody tells you what's in Section A or Section B. It took me 2 hours to find a bathroom.
Why were you hitting a baseball through the halls in the middle of the night?
Surprisingly, it helps me relax.
What do you have to worry about?
Well, I've been posted to guard against an enemy that may or may not attack while having no training, just because it's assumed that I'm his son and I can handle it.
The individual proceeded to continue talking about his father. I believe he has a massive inferiority complex. I withdrew from the area because I was 5 minutes away from killing him and thus exposing my cover.
He never came to one of my birthdays!
I made one other attempt at penetrating the facility. I was able to bypass the security systems and made it to the manufacturing wing. I was able to locate the experimental pads. I conducted my analysis of the technology when...
Wow, that was amazing! The rush of cocaine, the lasting power of heroin, and the accessibility of huffing paint. This thing is great! What are you looking at?
Excuse me?
Look, pal, I know what you're thinking, but trust me, it's the suit.
I don't follow.
You were thinking, look at the fat chick with the flamethrower.
I assure you
Don't lie! So maybe I haven't worked out recently.
You look quite fine.
Pal, you got a lot of stones to make fun of someone with a flamethrower.
I'm sorry?
Oh, you will be.
I was then chased around the complex for the next half hour. It appears that they were the only guards at the base. While their numbers and combat skills may be inadequate, they seem to be equipped with advanced anti-espionage techniques. Annoyance, insecurity, and pure insanity. After careful analysis, I believe I found a way to successfully avoid the guards and destroy the teleporters. I will begin operation immediately.
Look, I said the railing might have snapped because of your fat ass. Ow! But in your defense, I could be wrong. Your fat ass might have had nothing to do with it.
Come on, Kate. He's not worth it. And Bill, would you shut the hell up already? You're not helping.
I don't remember asking you to butt in on this.
Mike, she's crazy. Run, get help. Tell people my story, how I gave my life for the cause.
What cause?
I better get a Lifetime movie out of this. If I don't, I'm blaming you.
Corporal Miller, thank God you're here. Can you help me defuse a very volatile situation?
I'm sorry, but I have another assignment.
Sir, please.
Oh, so what? You're better than us now, Miller? I thought we were friends. I even told you about the time Mike wet his bed during basic training.
What?
Come on, man. You promised you wouldn't tell anyone.
Mike, you know that I'm a good judge of character.
You're not.
And I thought Corporal Miller was a trustworthy person of the highest caliber. But now I see that I'm wrong. You, sir, have wronged me for the last time.
Bill, what did you do to that saw?
You like it? Made a couple modifications. Now, Miller, how about you? Running away? You coward! This is no way to fight a duel! There's protocol!
When did you become obsessed with all these rules?
Just because we're in the middle of a war where lives are thrown away to control arbitrary pieces of real estate doesn't mean there shouldn't be rules to guarantee everyone a fun, and more importantly safe, time. Now if you excuse me. Miller, come back here, you cur! Have the gall to face me like a man!
Agent 13's personal log supplemental. Attempt number 4 has been unsuccessful. I was drawn into an argument between the guard detail. It is my opinion that this mission can only be accomplished by eliminating the guards.